Welcome back, guys. So at long last, today's the day we're going to begin demolishing this house. Super excited about that. Shouldn't take much more than a day or two to get it completely demolished and hauled away. Before we do that though, the original owner of this house was a rose bush enthusiast. And there are rose bushes planted up against the house of all different varieties that date back maybe 35, 40 years. And Lisa is excited about these roses and wants to salvage as many of those rose plants as we can. So I've got to get rid of these rose plants, dig them up and get them away from the house before this demolition begins. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Hey guys, so that excavator is super cool, man. It is just eating that building up. Gary, the excavator, he's working on one of his newer excavators. He's got several, and this one he's got quite a bit of experience on it. He's had it for a while, but he's not as experienced on this one as he is his others. And anyway, he was backing up and he clipped the edge, the corner of this dumpster. He thought it was just his track, which would be no big deal, but it ended up being one of the hydraulic hoses. And so it popped off and popped an end piece off, caused him to have to stop the job and actually go try to find some parts to make the repair. So we're temporarily paused on the demolition, but hope to get it back going pretty quick here. He's got one dumpster that's full, so he's already sent a message to the company that hauls away the dumpsters to get this one out of here, replace it with a new one, and he'll keep going. So while the demolition's going on, I'm taking the opportunity to continue to work on the fence. We've got some dry days in the forecast, so I want to get as much of this done as I can. With deer fence, I'm putting the rails in right now. Unfortunately, the deer are smart enough to know that just a flimsy fence like this, they'll learn how to knock it down and crawl over it. It's happened at our house in town. So I'm putting the rails up to affix the fence to the rails. That'll make this real rigid and sturdy, and the deer won't be able to get in. So Gary, the excavator, has gone home for the afternoon. He still has some wrenching to do on the excavator, but he said it sounds like it's not going to be that big of a deal, hopefully, and he'll get back to this first thing tomorrow. As he was digging up the garage, he dug up this pipe, which is actually the poly pipe that I dropped down the well. And curiously, this pipe goes under the driveway. You can kind of see it there toward the well house. So one of my projects is to bring water up to the garden area. Well, the garden area is right there. In fact, the end of this pipe probably could be dragged to the entrance of the area that I'm fencing in right now. So he thought that this was not buried very deep, which could be an issue, but the fact that it's under the driveway, if I could find the other end of this, because there was no evidence of another pipe going into the old well house, but clearly this goes somewhere in that direction. So if I could find the other end, and it was close to the well house, I could tie into this real easy and connect the other end to my existing well system, and I'm good to go, baby. Otherwise, my original intention was to dig up the driveway. I have to dig a trench across the driveway to, to run this essentially back up to the garden. So I'm going to analyze this a little bit more and figure out what I want to do. Hey guys, well, the demolition project is coming along real well. Today is Monday, it's about 1 o'clock. Gary just left to go take a delivery and grab some lunch. He should be back later this afternoon to finish demolishing the structure that you see still remaining. And then tomorrow he'll come back and sort of do the final cleanup and grading, and we should be good to go. As I mentioned in the last video, Lisa and I are leaving early tomorrow morning and to go out of town. We won't be back until Sunday, but we're looking forward to getting back and seeing what this land looks like opened up without the structure on it. It'll be a lot easier for us to vision and sight the future cottage that we want to develop for ourselves for our long-term homestead. So I didn't get quite as far on the fence today as I hoped to. It was raining this morning, so I had to wait for that to clear up, but I did end up installing the posts on the far end. I still have this end to do and then put the support structure in and the fence, but it's gonna have to happen after we get back. So thanks for watching this week, you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Smash that like button if you enjoyed the video. I'll look forward to seeing you next time.